Um, Today we're going to go over Week 5 picks. Week 5, folks, and we'll start off with Thursday Night Football. As you know, the Falcons played the Bucks, which ended up being a great game. Um, your thoughts on that game, Alex?
That we is okay. I believe eight bucking from up all time that bucking but the fucking that was the game.
Yeah. Um, as we can see, that was a division round between those two. Ended up being a good game. Kirk Cousins had a fantastic game. Kudos to him and his team. And so we're going to get into our 1 o'clock games. Um, and so our first game, actually, before we do that, let's talk about the Jets and Vikings, which started playing at 9:30 this morning. Um, that's going to be our first game to kick off. And so, what's your thoughts? Aaron Rodgers versus Donald.
The election that the government and the government and the a complete it was a bit of uh part because sometimes the other part of the we got in so I do give me got in. I think it could be interesting.
Well, the Vikings have been real hot. They're on this winning streak. They seem to be unstoppable right now. The formula is working well with Donald as their starter because obviously their starter went down. So, you know, they're playing on a different landscape right now overseas. And so, you know what? Let's see if, Rodgers can pull this off. I'm going to go with the Jets and see if they can get this upset over there against the undefeated Vikings right now. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our 1 o'clock games here in the United States. And we're going to do Panthers versus Bears. Your
Uh,
thoughts?
uh, 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 we could be having a pretty like compared to give me the bear.
I will go with the Bears as well. I think the Bears is set up a little bit better right now as a team. I think the Panthers still got some growing to do. Now we're going to move on to the next team. Colts and Jags. This is a division game now. And although the Jags haven't been able to pull off a victory, they're missing something in their formula. I just hope they turn it around sooner than later. Um, Colts, Jags. Who you got?
Give me the coat. I love the Java game.
So you
I,
you're stabbing the coach in the back.
yeah, I believe I believe the pizza is for him. If and if he win the game, basically he must be a
Chopping
cut
block.
ball or or maybe we see if Java can get one win at the bill. Uh, but now, now actually, you were not better than that.
So, well, look, uh, the Colts need this win. If they get this win, this is an important win because it's a division win, right? So, I mean, I'm not the Colts. I'm sorry, the Jags. The Jags need this win, uh, um, probably more than every team playing today. Not just because of turning around their season, starting off in the month of October, because they had a really obviously bad September. Um, but if this is the important game. This is a division game. So, but I'm gonna go with the Colts. I wish the Jags luck. I would like to see them pull this off, but uh, logic says the Colts is rocking and rolling right now. They're playing pretty well. Okay, Dolphins, Patriots.
I got
Another
a
division game.
I got a favorite rival game.
Yes.
Um, you know what? I'll say that for me. Um, but give me a picture of the game. I believe the picture is a better team. Combat wise, it's a better team to lose the game. But the big part is the Dolphins me me the game call and they close to Portland.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna take the Patriots. They're coming off a really bad loss, and so um, I think they're gonna bounce back this week against the Dolphins. Still feel for the Dolphins and their quarterback. I hope that situation gets resolved soon. Now we're gonna move on to our next set of teams. You have Ravens and Bengals, 1 o'clock game, another division game. Um, both these teams have had really close, entertaining games in the beginning of the season, games they should have won, especially against some conference opponents, and it didn't quite go their way. Just one mishap could have changed the dynamics of where both these teams are right now. And so, who do you got?
I believe it got a week, but so I think but so now beginning to get home. Just remember just a couple of years ago, they were on a free, on a for you mean you can put out. So for me, I give me I take a back a beginning to warm up right now.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with the Big Cats as well. Um, I think they'll find the right formula on the defensive side to slow down that that offense, and they just always match up well against the Ravens. Obviously, division games. So, okay, now we're gonna go to uh, the Browns versus the Commanders. The Commanders has also been on fire with their new quarterback, and so who do you got in this game?
I it go it give me what
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna pick the Browns. Browns don't disappoint. I'm gonna pick them to upset the Commanders. Um, next one and next and last 1 o'clock game is the Bills versus the Texans. What a collision there! Two
I
hot teams,
I
both playoff teams from last year. Who do you got?
I think it gonna be cold. Uh, I think it gonna be a boat over who after you make a bill over who
I am not going to go that route with saying a blowout. I think this is going to be a really exciting game, but I will also pick the Bills over the Texans. Um, okay, so now we're going to move on to the 4 o'clock game, and you have Raiders versus Broncos. Again, another division rival here. Who you got, Broncos or Raiders?
uh give me a ball.
Okay, I'm going to also go with the Broncos. So I'll agree with you with that one. 49ers and Cardinals.
Uh,
Division game.
give me a something
I will also go with the 49ers. And the Cardinals always gave them trouble from time to time in their division. So, you know what? I'm going to still stick with the 49ers, even though, McCaffrey, um, they'll figure out a formula to see if they can defensively maybe slow down the Cardinals offense. Giants and Seattle.
um
Geno Smith.
yeah me we started back to go
New
back
York.
to New York. New York over that I don't think that over the game.
I think Seattle's gonna pull this victory off. I'm sorry, Giants fans, but I believe Seattle and Geno Smith will get it done. They put a spanking on you the last time, so I don't know, Giants. Let's see if you guys can bounce back from this. Um, I still think you guys are missing quite a few components to being a great team in your division right now, and so until you resolve that, uh, see how it is. Packers and Rams is the last 4 o'clock game.
Well, a call. I gotta pick a one. So it's the game.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna say I think the Packers pull this off. I think they get an upset somehow, and I think it's gonna be late in the fourth quarter. Some kind of penalty or something will take place, and it's gonna put them in the right field position, and they will win by 3. Um, Cowboys and Steelers is prime time tonight. That's the Sunday night game.
I gotta pick the.
Okay. I am also going to pick Pittsburgh because you know what? First of all, this used to be a really outstanding rival between these two organizations years and years and years ago. They have not crossed paths that frequently anymore. I don't know why the NFL has not tried to continue this rival between these two because I'm going to tell you these two have a lot of history, almost like the Packers versus the Bears type history. And it kind of died out for a little bit because they haven't crossed paths. But you know what? The Steelers is playing a little bit better football. Mike Tomlin has his team in the right place right now, going into the month of October. Cowboys is still struggling, and so let's go with the Steelers. And then, of course, we have our Monday night game. Bum 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 bum. Monday night football. And that is the Saints and Chiefs. Who
I
do you got?
I gotta pick it. Good. I'm ill.
You know what? Something tells me that this might be the Saints. I mean, the Saints might overcome whatever it is that the Chiefs have the formula of getting over with help from the officials. I think the Saints put some points on the board
Hey,
and make things happen.
hey,
Um,
hey, we got. Hey, we got that guy.
okay.
What? What? Can you? Oh, the you on.
Okay. Maybe she's a
Okay.
little camera shy. All
Yeah.
right. So there you have it, folks. Those are our week 5 picks for the 5th week of
Okay.
the NFL. This is
Uh,
Alex and Felix Sports Talk.
what?
And
What? It's a week.
this is going to be an interesting week. You're right. There's a lot of division rivals this week, and you know it's good that the NFL put them in week 5 because now we're going to see some people square off and try to take the lead in your division. So um, we know that some teams have buys, just so you guys know. So we didn't talk about your team. It's because they're off this week. So but enjoy today's football. If you're a big football fan, today should be pretty entertaining, and tonight's game should be pretty entertaining between those two organizations. So,
Okay.
see, and thank you guys for tuning in.